Destiny Millionaire, and today is just going to be a conversation. I'm going to introduce myself. I'm going to give a couple of reasons why I think financial literacy is important, and just my journey of how I got to wanting to teach financial literacy to you all. So let's get started. I am a sophomore student. I'm from Atlanta and I go to school in Pennsylvania. My journey to financial literacy came from being curious and wanting better for myself and my life and the people around me. So I started at a very young age getting involved in many different conferences and activities that my school had to offer, that my church had to offer, that many other programs that I was a part of had to offer. And basically, I'm here today to talk about my journey. I am not an expert, but I do feel like I have been stable enough to share my knowledge, because I got the knowledge from just being curious. And if anybody's out there that's curious, be sure to leave a comment saying how any questions you might have about financial literacy and how it can be beneficial to you in your life. Last semester, I studied abroad in Paris, and during that study abroad, I took 2 economic classes and I took financial accounting. It was only God's grace that I passed all 3 of those classes, but at this point, this is during the middle of the semester, I was pretty much struggling in all 3 of the classes, and literally I knew the information, but when it comes to taking the test over in Europe, it's like you really have to study, because if you don't study, you're not going to grasp the information, because we only go to class once a week, 3 hours a week. So we're in class for 3 hours a day, once every week. And that kind of concept, my attention span kind of just was all over the place. But I was taking very good notes. Even though my mind may not have been on the content, I always wrote down what the professor was saying. So I was taking very good notes so that later I can go back and study. So I was talking to my mom one day, and basically I was going over the notes with her and studying with her. And after the conversation, after our study group, I would say, or me teaching my mom the content, she told me that I had a voice for finance, and that really just struck me, because I have been a part of many different, as I mentioned before, I've been a part of many different organizations, and they really wanted to emphasize financial literacy. Now, it wasn't the fact of, it wasn't a concentration of the different things that I was a part of, but it always have been a conversation, and it always have been something that the organization, the speaker, whoever is in front of me have brought up. And so if you don't catch it, you'll miss it. It was one of those things where they brought it up, they didn't really emphasize on it, but it was you have to catch it, and then you have to write it down and go back and study it more. This platform is basically giving you all the tools to have financial literacy. It doesn't go deep into details because I'm not there in my life, and it's only the things that I have done, I have proven to be correct in my journey. So with credit building, I'll get into that later on in different segments, but with credit score building, with how to maintain a credit card, with having the right mindset and shifting of what you need to spend, budgeting, saving money, that's a big one, saving money, and all of the financial literacies that come with just living on this earth. And it doesn't have to be hard, it doesn't have to be intimidating. I would love for this to be a community where we uplift each other, and because it really starts in the mindset, hence why I named it Millionaire's Mindset. My middle name really is Millionaire, and the mindset that I have, I feel like sets me up for success, because it all starts with your mindset. I read the book by John Hope Bryant called The Memo, and he is the CEO of Operation Hope, which basically he gives a lot of information. He goes into depth. So if you all want deep information on loans for buying a house, the 10 steps of buying a house, credit score, all of that, deep stuff, like this is loans to start a business, and you all can check out Operation Hope. But I read the book The Memo, and a lot of things stood out to me, but the major thing that stood out to me is that your financial literacy, so your financial capital, comes from your inner capital. So you have to believe in yourself before you can be financially free. So that's basically what this platform is about. That's a little bit about me, and I'm really excited to start this journey. I feel like God has really placed this in my heart because people out here my age need it. I'm 20 years old, so and I've had conversations with a lot of young people my age saying how nobody ever told them about finances and how to manage it and budgeting and saving. So, and this won't just be a formal platform. This is definitely a conversation piece. So feel free to leave comments of questions, leave comments of interest that you all want to know more about, leave comments of how finances can improve your life or your goals of your financial freedom. And yes, I'm just super excited. I made a video a couple of months ago about what this platform really is about. If you all didn't get anything that I just said, watch this 1 minute video and it'll better explain what I just said. Welcome to Millionaire's Mindset. My name is Destiny Millionaire, and on this platform, we focus on financial literacy and having the understanding that money can indeed work for you. Here, we understand finances can be intimidating and a bit difficult to navigate, but it all starts with the perception and the mindset we have of ourselves. When we have a community to walk through the process hand in hand, the feeling is undescribable rather than doing it alone. Some of the topics that will be covered are how to build your credit score, budgeting with what you already have, saving for the future, and many more responsibilities that come with finances. I am no expert, but as I continue to grow, bringing you all along with me to share the current knowledge and information that I am learning is super important. So come on in. This financial family is something you do not want to miss. Like, follow, and subscribe to my YouTube to stay updated with everything that's being offered. And don't forget to leave a comment sharing some of the topics that you may be struggling with when it comes to finances. Thank you for watching, and congratulations on your started or continued journey to financial freedom. Overjoyed. So I'll see you all in the next video.